The Supreme Court dismisses Solicitor General Jose Calida's petition to stop the Senate probe into his family-owned security firm's government contracts worth at least 358.3 million pesos. The investigation was initiated by former Senator Sonny Trillanes during the 17th Congress. Calida complained the supposed investigation had no legislative purpose. Trillanes defended the probe by saying it could prompt a review of laws on the conduct of public officials, specifically on conflicts of interest. Calida's security firm Vigilant, which he owns with his wife and 3 children, bagged at least 16 government contracts, including contracts from the Department of Justice or DOJ. The Office of the Solicitor General is an attached unit of the DOJ. The Supreme Court says the issue is already moot because the 17th Congress is closed. The Supreme Court avoids setting concrete guidelines for future Senate investigations, which means if a senator in the 18th Congress decides to open a new investigation, this decision cannot block that probe. The Supreme Court in the past ruled on substantive issues even though the case becomes moot so that it can set a guideline for similar situations in the future. The SC says it can rule on a moot issue if there is a grave violation of the Constitution. It says that it is not the case in this issue. Anti-graft court Sandiganbayan dismisses a 267.4 million peso ill-gotten wealth case against Ferdinand and Imelda Marcos and alleged dummies Ignacio and Feroa Jimenez. Documents from the Presidential Commission on Good Government or PCGG show that Fe, who was Marcos's Malacanang social secretary, earned only 87,972 pesos per year. Yet bank documents obtained by the PCGG show she issued New York bank checks worth substantial sums of money to Cartier, Bulgari, and the Waldorf Towers, unknown residents of Imelda in New York. The PCGG also has documents showing how Fe maintained accounts with Bankers Trust AG Zurich Geneva Bank in Switzerland. This is the third Marcos ill-gotten wealth case the Sandiganbayan dismissed this year. The first was the 102 billion peso case involving crony Roberto Benedicto in August, followed by the 1 billion peso case involving crony Bienvenido Tantoco in September. With the latest case dismissal, a total of 23 civil and forfeiture cases against Imelda Marcos have been dismissed, while at least 20 are pending and 1 archived at the Sandiganbayan. Mayor David Navarro of Clarintown in Misamis Occidental is shot dead on Friday, October 25 in Cebu. The incident takes place a day after Navarro was arrested for beating up a massage therapist in the city. Police say Navarro was riding in the back of the police vehicle on the way to the prosecutor's office when masked men in another van stopped the police convoy. Witnesses say the suspects carried long firearms and told the mayor to get out of the vehicle, then shot him dead. Navarro is among the alleged narco-politicians in the March 2019 list President Rodrigo Duterte released to the public. Mekeni Food Corporation says it is still validating reports that some of its products tested positive for African swine fever or ASF. Quoting industry sources, the Philippine Star reports that Mekeni is the brand of hot dogs and tocino which tested positive for ASF. Mekeni Chief Executive Officer Prudencia Garcia defends the company and insists that they adhere to the highest food safety and quality standards for many years. Mekeni has yet to receive the official report. While not harmful to humans, ASF is lethal to pigs and may wreak havoc on a multi-billion peso industry. So far, only backyard hog raisers have validated ASF cases and no commercial farms have been hit as of posting. Businessman Atong Ang officially joins the fray in the ongoing feud in the Barretto clan after he grants an exclusive interview to TV Patrol anchor Noli De Castro. No stranger to controversy, Ang has long been hounded by rumors that he is romantically involved to 3 women of the Barretto clan, actresses Gretchen and Claudine and their niece Nicole. His alleged affairs become headlines after several members of the Barretto clan fought during the wake of Patriarch Miguel. Ang categorically denies any romantic link with Gretchen and Claudine. Ang insists his links to Gretchen stem from his business dealings with Gretchen's longtime partner, Tony Boy Cojuangco. He says he helped Claudine mend ties with the family he happens to be close to. Claiming he does not want to do the ungentlemanly thing, he says he will neither confirm or deny his relationship with Nicole, but will abide by her pronouncements on their relationship. Ang earlier claimed Nicole was his secretary. Marjorie claims Ang was Nicole's boyfriend for almost 5 years and that he is now Gretchen's boyfriend. Referring to Ang, she said, "My sister's boyfriend is powerful in a very bad way." Ang also confirms President Rodrigo Duterte tried to reconcile Gretchen and Marjorie in vain. Gretchen has long been estranged from the rest of her family, including her parents. She used to be estranged from Claudine, but they have since mended ties. The fight at the wake has since turned into a national spectacle with huge chunks of primetime news dedicated to exclusive interviews.